Hello everyone, welcome to Helm of Science. So in the last class, I had discussed some important formulas about the trigonometric ratios of associated angles. So today we will solve some important problems from this chapter. So before starting off with the problems, I would like to tell you another important point from this chapter which I haven't discussed in the last class. So what is that? So in the last class, I had told that according to the working rule, if a trigonometric ratio is associated with vertical line, that means 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, 270 degree plus theta, 270 degree minus theta, or in general, it is 2n plus 1 pi by 2, that means 90 degree plus minus theta. So if you see carefully, I am drawing the quadrants. This is x, this is x prime, this is y prime, this is origin. So the vertical lines means this y prime line. So the angle associated with this vertical line is 90 minus theta, that means this quadrant. 90 plus theta means this quadrant. 270 minus theta means this quadrant, and 270 plus theta means this quadrant. So if you look carefully, you will see that before 90 degree or pi by 2, the coefficients are, so if I write this as pi by 2 plus theta, pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 2 plus theta minus theta, that means 270 degree plus theta, 270 degree minus theta. So if you look carefully, the coefficients of pi by 2 are 1, 3, then it will come 5, then it will come 7, then it will come 9. So you can see these are the odd numbers. Okay, so in this case, what was the working rule? Working rule was that if the ratio is associated with vertical line, then the ratio changes as sine to cos, cos to sine, tan to cot, cot to tan, cosec to sec, and sec to cosec. So we can write in brief way that if the coefficient of pi by 2, that is 90 degree, is odd number, then the ratio will change as sine to cos, cos to sine, okay, tan to cot, cot to tan. Okay, so in this way we can say that if the coefficient is odd numbers, the coefficient of pi by 2 is odd numbers, then we can say the ratio changes as sine cos, cos sine. Okay, now we come to the second working rule. What was the second working rule? If the trigonometric ratio is associated with horizontal line. Horizontal line means this x prime line. Okay. So x prime, what was that? That means 180 degree plus theta, 180 degree minus theta. Okay. It is 180 degree plus theta, 180 degree minus theta, 360 degree plus theta, 360 degree minus theta. Okay, so if you look carefully, in this case, what was the generalized formula for that? It was n pi plus minus theta. Okay, so actually pi means 2 into pi by 2. Okay, so this n can be anything. N can be it can be 1, it can be pi plus minus theta, it can be 2 pi. Actually 360 degree means what? 360 degree means 2 pi. So it can be 2 pi plus minus theta, it can be 3 pi plus minus theta, it can be 4 pi plus minus theta. So this n can be anything, n can be any natural number, but here you see that is 2 is present before pi by 2. If I break pi, I will get 2 into pi by 2. So we can write anything, that means n is any natural number. So any natural number into 2, it will give even number. Okay, so any number into 2 means what? It is even number. So we can write in this case, that means when the trigonometric ratio is associated with horizontal line, then we can say that before the pi by 2, before 90 degree, we have even number. That means the coefficient of pi by 2 will be even number. That means 2, 4, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, these numbers. Okay, so in this case, what I had told, that that the ratio will not change. Sine will remain sine, cos will remain cos, tan will remain tan, cot will remain cot, sec will remain sec, and cosec will remain cosec. So in this case, where the ratio is associated with horizontal line, in this case, the coefficient of pi by 2 will be even number. Okay, so you will remember in this way that in a ratio, when the coefficient of pi by 2, that is 90 degree, will be odd number, then the ratio will change. And if the coefficient of pi by 2 is even number, then the ratio will remain as same. Okay, so this was the concept. This was another point which I haven't discussed in the last class. Okay, so now today we will start with some important problems. So you can see the first problem is given. It is find the value of sine 1050 degree. Okay, it is sine of 1050 degree. So in this case, what will you do? There's a short trick, you can say. How will you break this 1050 degree into multiple of 90 plus something or minus something? Okay, so in this case we will divide this 1050 by 90. Okay, so in this case what will I get? It is 1, it is 90, it is 15, it is 0, it is 1, it is 90, it is 60. So if I break 1050 by divide, so if I divide 1050 by 90, I will get 11 as quotient and 60 as remainder. So in the second line I can write here 11 into 90 degree, that means pi by 2, plus 60 degree. Okay, so I can write this 1050 degree as sine of 11 into 90 degree plus 60 degree. Now see, just now I have told you the concept. That means when the ratio, when the coefficient of pi by 2 will be odd number, then the ratio will change to sine as cos, cos as sine, tan to cot, cot to tan. Okay, and etc etc. So here you can see very well that the coefficient of pi by 2, that means 90 degree, is 11. So 11 is an odd number. 11 is odd number. So you can very well write here cos, but we have to choose the quadrant. Okay, so in this way I am drawing the quadrants and I am choosing in which quadrant it will fall. It is x x prime, it is y y prime. Okay, so you can see 11 pi by 2. Okay, so now this is pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2, this is 5 pi by 2, this is 7 pi by 2. If I rotate this, this is 9 pi by 2, and this is 11 pi by 2. Okay, so here 11 pi by 2 plus 60 degrees written, so I have to go further 60 degree. So it is falling under which quadrant? It is falling under this fourth quadrant. Okay, it is falling under fourth quadrant. So in fourth quadrant sine is negative. Okay, fourth quadrant only cos and sec are positive. Okay, all other ratios are negative, so sine is negative, so we put a minus sign here. Now it is what? Sine of 11 pi by 2 plus 60 degree. So it is actually 11 into 90 degree. That means it is odd number before the 90 degree. So it changes to cos, and it will be cos of 60 degree. Okay, so it is falling under fourth quadrant, so sine is negative, so we put a minus sign, and it is cos minus of cos 60 degree. So what is the value of cos 60 degree? It is half. So my answer will be minus half. Okay, so the first question's answer is minus half. So this sum, it can be done in another way also. See, I can write this 1050 degree as 12 into 90 degrees. So how much is 12 into 90? It is 1080. So I need 1050. So I will subtract minus 30 degree. Okay, so I can do in this way also. That means I can write 12 into 90 degree minus 30 degree. Okay, now see, 12 into 90 degree means it will fall under which quadrant I will show. Now here you can see before 90 degree it is an even number. So without hesitation I can write here as sine, because I know that if the coefficient of 90 degree is even number, then the ratio will not change, so it will remain as sine. Now I will choose the quadrant, that means in which quadrant this angle will fall. Okay, now see this. Okay, this 12 into 90 degree I can write as 12 into pi by 2. Okay, so these 2 and 12 are cancelled, it is 6 pi. So I can write this 12 into 90 as 6 pi. So see, this is pi, this is 2 pi, this is 3 pi, this is 4 pi, this is 5 pi, and this is 6 pi. Okay, so 6 pi it is minus 30 degrees, so I will come here as this. So 6 pi minus 30 degree means it is falling under fourth quadrant. Okay, so it is falling under fourth quadrant. So fourth quadrant sine is negative. Okay, sine is negative in fourth quadrant, so I will put a minus sign here, and it is sine of 30 degree. Okay, so what is sine of 30 degree? It is always sine of 30 degree is minus, sine of 30 degree is half, so minus of half. See, you have got same result in both the cases. Okay, so these are two methods you can do this sum. Okay, so we will move to the next sum. Next sum, what is given? It is given cot of minus 870 degree. See, it is given cot of minus 870 degree. Okay, so in the previous class I had told that what is cot of minus theta. Here you see that the theta is given negative. So it is in the form of cot of minus theta. So what I can write? I can write as minus cot theta. Why? Because cot of minus theta is minus cot theta. Okay. So in this case, what will I do? I will divide this angle by 90. So if I divide it by 90, what will I get? So 90 into 9 means 810. So I will have the remainder as 60. So I can write this as minus cot of 9 into 90 degree plus 60 degree. Okay. So now it is, now you see that the coefficient of 90 degree, that is pi by 2, it is an odd number. So if it is odd number, what I have told, that it will change to, cot will change to 10. So it is minus already given. Now see, now let us draw the quadrants. That means in which quadrant it is falling. This is x, this is x prime, this is y prime, and this is origin. Okay, so 9 into 90 plus 60. Now see, this is pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2, this is 5 pi by 2, this is 7 pi by 2, and this is 9 pi by 2. Okay, so this is 9 pi by 2 plus 60 is written, so I have to go further 60 degree. That means it is falling under second quadrant. Okay, this angle is falling under second quadrant. So in second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive, other ratios are negative. So here it will, now since the coefficient of 90 is 9, that means it is an odd number, so cot will change to 10 and it will have a minus before. So minus of minus 10, 60 degree. Okay, so I can write here as, so minus minus will give us positive, so it will positive, and it is 10 60 degrees. So what is the value of 10 60 degree? It is root 3. Okay, this is one method. Another method is there, so I am not doing that, you will do. Okay, so as the previous one, it will also like that. So this is the answer. If you do the other method, you will also get root 3 as answer. Okay, so this was our first sum. So now we come to our next sum. Okay, so what is told in the next sum? It is told that prove that sine 45 degree into cos 65 degree plus sine 135 degree into cos 115 degree equals to 0. So now what will we do? We will take the LHS. Okay, so in the LHS, what is given? Sine 45 degree cos 65 degree plus sine 135 degree into cos 115 degree. Okay, now we will try to convert this sine 135 and this cos 115 into the terms of 45 and 65. Okay, so we will try to do that. So I will re okay, so I will keep this first term as this. Now I will transform these two product terms. That is, see, this 135 degree can be written as, if you see carefully, this 135 can be written as this. That means it is 180 degree minus 45. Okay, so in place of 135 degree, I can write this as 180 minus 45. Okay, now see, in place of cos 115 degree, so I can write in place of 115 degree as 180 degree minus 65 degree. Okay, so in place of 135 I have written 180 minus 45, and in place of 115 I have written cos 180 minus 65. Okay, so I will keep the first term as this as same, sine 45 cos 65. Now see, now what is the, now one sine of 180 minus 45. So what is sine of 180 minus theta? Sine of 180 minus theta is sine theta. Okay, so 180 minus theta is sine theta. So here theta is 45. So sine of 180 minus 45 will be sine of 45 degree. Okay, now see, now cos of 180 minus theta is what? I have told in the previous class, cos of 180 minus theta will be minus cos theta. Okay, because 180 degree minus 65 means it is falling under second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine is positive, but cos is negative. So cos is negative, but the angle is associated with horizontal line, so cos will remain cos. So it will minus cos theta. Here theta is actually 65. So I can write it as minus cos 65 degree. Now see, it is sine 45 degree into cos 65 degree. Now this minus and plus will give minus into plus. Okay, so I can write as minus sine 45 degree and it is cos 65 degree. Okay, so now see, this and this will get cancelled out and we will be left with 0, which is equal to RHS. Okay, so this was our sum. We have to prove that. Okay, this was our proof. Okay, so this was the second sum. Now we come to our third sum. See, in the third sum, what is given? It is given that if tan theta equals to 15 by 8 and cos theta is negative, then find the value of sine of minus theta minus cos theta by tan of minus theta plus sec of minus theta. Now, if you see carefully, in the first line, they had told a very important line, that is tan equals to 15 by 8 and cos theta is negative. So what is meant by this line? Now here you see that the value of tan theta is positive. Okay, and it is given that cos theta is negative. So from this we can say that this theta angle is falling under which quadrant? Now see, tan is positive in which quadrant? In first quadrant obviously, and in third quadrant. But the first quadrant it is that means in first quadrant all the ratios are positive, but in the third quadrant only tan and cot are positive but the other ratios are negative. So here it is written that tan is positive, that means 15/8, and cos theta is negative. So we can definitely say from this line that the theta is falling under third quadrant. Okay, so we can say theta lies in third quadrant. Okay, so we can say that theta is in third quadrant, theta lies in third quadrant. Okay, so we can say from this line that sine theta will also be negative. Okay, since tan is positive and cot is negative, that means it is falling under third quadrant, so third quadrant sine is also negative. Okay, now it is given here tan theta equals to 15 by 8, it is given. Okay, so we can write from this as cot theta equals to what? It is 1 by tan theta, that means it is 8 by 15. Okay, so now squaring both sides, what will I get? Cot square theta equals to 8 square will be what? 64, and 15 square will be 225. Okay, now in class 10 we have got an identity that is cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. Okay, so in place of cot square theta, what I can write? See, it is cosec square theta minus 1. I have replaced this minus 1 in the left hand side, and I have put the cot square theta in the right hand side. So it is, so cosec square theta minus 1 equals to cot square theta. So in place of cot square theta, I can write cosec square theta minus 1 equals to 64 by 225. Okay, or I can say cosec square theta is equals to 1 plus 64 by 225. Okay, so I can say cosec square theta will be what? It will be 220. If I take the LCM, 225 plus 64 by 225. Okay, so it will be what? It will be 289 by 225. Okay, so from this I can say that cosec theta will be what? Cosec theta will be plus minus 17 by 15. Why? Because the 289 is the square of 17 and 225 is the square of 15. So from cosec square theta, I have written cosec theta equals to plus minus 17 by 15. So I can say that sine theta will be what? Sine theta will be plus minus 15 by 17. But it is given that theta is falling under third quadrant. Okay, third quadrant, so sine will negative. So what will I write? Sine theta equals to minus 15 by 17. Okay, so I will write that sine theta equals to minus 15 by 17. Now see, now I can write that I will find a value of cos theta. Cos theta means what? Cos theta means sine theta by tan theta. Okay, so sine theta mean 10 by tan theta means what? It is minus 15 by 17 by 15 by 8. So it will give me minus 8 by 17. This 15 will get cancelled. It will give me minus 8 by 17. Okay, so from this what I can say, sec theta will be what? Sec theta will be minus 17 by 8. Now we come to the sum that is given, that is sine of minus theta minus cos theta by tan of minus theta plus sec of minus theta. Okay, so We will solve. So what is sine of minus theta? Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. Okay, minus cos theta by tan of minus theta is what? Minus tan theta, and plus sec of minus theta. Now sec of minus theta is what? It will give only sec theta. Okay, in the previous class I have discussed. So just we will put the value of sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, and sec theta. Okay, so what is the value of, what was the value of sine theta? Sine theta was, see, sine theta was 15 minus 15 by 17. So here it is minus sine theta. So I can write minus of minus 15 by 17. Okay, minus cos theta. Cos theta was what? Cos theta is, see, cos theta is minus 70 minus 8 by 17. Okay, cos theta is minus 8 by 17. So minus of minus 8 by 17. Now what is tan theta? Tan theta is given in the question, that is 15 by 8. So minus tan theta is minus 15 by 8. Okay, plus sec theta. So sec theta is minus 17 by 8. So I can write minus plus of minus 17 by 8. Now if I solve this, so minus of minus 15 by 17 is 15 by 17 only, because minus minus gives us plus positive. Okay, now minus of minus 8 by 17 is what? It is also plus 8 by 17. No, no, denominator. It is minus 15 by 8 minus 17 by 8. Okay, now if I take the LCM in the numerator, I will get 23 by 17. Okay, in the denominator, if I take the LCM, I will get that it is 32 by 8 minus 32 by 8. So what will it give? Let's see. It is 23 by 17 into minus 8 by 32. Okay, so if I cancel this, it is 4. So the final answer is minus 23 by 17 for the what? It is 68. So our final answer is minus 23 by 68. So this was the third sum. Okay, see, we have find out the value of sine theta, then cos theta, then sec theta, and we have replaced the values, and we have got this value. Okay, minus 23 by 68. Now we come to the fourth sum. Okay, so in the fourth sum, so it is fourth sum. What is given? That if A, B, C are the angles of triangle, show that cos A cos C plus cos into A plus B into cos into B plus C by cos A sin C minus sin into A plus B into cos of B plus C equals to cot C. Okay, so I have to prove this. Now what is given in the question? A, B, C are the angles of a triangle. So I can say that since A, B, C are the angles, so I can say A plus B plus C equals to 180, because sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We know that. So from this we can write that B plus C is equals to 180 degree minus A. Okay, this is one. Another, from this we can write that A plus B equals to 180 degree minus C. Okay, so we can write this too. Another we can write, that is A plus C equals to 180 minus B. Also we can write, but if you see the sum given, it is A plus B and B plus C oriented. Okay, so I have written this too. Now what is given in the LHS? Let us first solve the LHS, and we will then get that RHS value if I do that sum correctly. So LHS is what? Cos A cos C plus cos into A plus B into cos into b plus c by cos a sin c minus sin into a plus b into cos of b plus c. Okay, now see. In the first line, I have written a plus b plus c equals to 180 degree. So I can say from this that b plus c equals to 180 degree minus a, and a plus b equals to 180 degree minus c. So in this sum, nothing but we will simply put the values of a plus b and b plus c as 180 degree minus c and 180 degree minus a. Okay, so I'm doing this, please see carefully. So it is cos a cos c plus cos of, now what is a plus b? A plus b means 180 degree minus of c. Okay, we can write now cos of b plus c means 180 degree minus of a. Okay, now in the denominator it is cos a sin c minus sine of, what is a plus b? A plus b is 180 degree minus c, and it is cos of b plus c means what? 180 degree minus of a. Okay, we can write this as this. Now now it is cos a cos c. Okay, now see. So what is cos of 180 degree minus theta? It was minus cos theta. So here theta is actually c, so I can write this as minus cos c. Okay, similarly this one is also same, it will be minus cos a. So here theta is a. Okay, so in the denominator, now I take the denominator, it is cos a sin c. Okay, now see, what is 180 degree, that is what is sine of 180 degree minus theta? It is only sine theta. So here I will write only sine c. Okay, here theta is c into, so what is cos of 180 degree minus theta? It is same as minus cos a. Okay, now I will do this here. Now see, it is cos a cos c, it is actually what? It is minus cos c into minus cos a. So minus minus will give us plus. So I will write cos a cos c. Now it will what? It will give me plus value, that is plus cos a cos c. So cos a into cos c, and minus minus will give me positive. Okay, so minus into minus is positive. So that is cos a cos b, sorry, cos a cos c by, now see, it is cos a sin c minus sin c into minus cos a. So minus minus is positive. So I can say that cos a sin c plus cos a sin c. Okay, so now it is actually 2 cos a cos c by 2 cos a sin c. Okay, now see, this 2 will 2 get cancelled, cos a gets cancelled, so we will be left with cos c by sin c, that is cos c by sin c. So what is that? Cos c by sin c means, cos theta by sin theta means cot theta. So here theta is c, so we can write it at cot c. So it is our right hand side. Okay, so it is proved. LHS equals to RHS. Okay, so this was our fourth sum. Now we come to our fifth problem. What is given in the fifth question? It is given that 3 sine to the power 4 3 pi by 2 minus alpha plus sine to the power 4 3 pi plus alpha minus 2 into sine to the power 6 pi by 2 plus alpha plus sine to the power 6 5 pi minus alpha is equal to 1. So we have to prove this. This is, that means left hand side equals to right hand side. We have to prove this. Okay, so first, for our own convenience, let us first this convert this pi by 2, this 3 pi, okay, 3 pi by 2, 3 pi, 5 pi, pi by 2 into degrees, that means 90 degree. Okay, so we can write this LHS. We will start with LHS. So LHS, we can write that in this way, that it is sine to the power 4, 3 pi by 2 means actually 270 degree minus alpha. Okay, 3 pi by 2 means 3 into 90 degree plus sine to the power 4, it is 3 pi plus alpha. 3 pi means 3 into 180 degree, so it is 540. Okay, 540 degree plus alpha. Okay, this is 540 degree plus alpha. Now it is minus 2 into, it is sine to the power 6, sine to the power 6 pi by 2 plus alpha. Pi by 2 means 90 degree, 90 degree plus alpha. Okay, 90 degree plus alpha plus sine to the power 6, it is 5 pi. 5 pi means 5 into 180 degree, that means it is 900. 900 minus alpha. So basically we have to prove this LHS as equals to 1. Okay, this is our sum. Now see, it is 3 into, now see, what is sine of 270 degree minus theta? Sine of 270 degree minus theta is minus cos theta. Okay, so sine of 270 degree minus theta is minus cos theta. Now here it is given sine to the power 4. So if I take the minus, that will also converted into, it will also convert into positive sign. So there is no need to write any minus sign. Okay, so we can also write in this way. We can directly write it as cos to the power 4 alpha. Why? Because sine of 270 degree minus theta is minus cos theta. Now it is given sine to the power 4, so minus of to the power even number, that gives us positive number, so we can directly write it as cos to the power 4 alpha. Okay, now similarly sine to the power 4, 540 degree plus alpha. Now 540 means, I am drawing the quadrants. 540 means what? 540 means it is 3 pi. Okay, 3 pi means this is pi, this is 2 pi, this is 3 pi, plus alpha means it is the third quadrant. Okay, so it is the third quadrant, so that is actually 540 plus alpha, that means it is associated with this horizontal line, that means x prime line. Okay, it is x prime line, associated line, so it is actually sine will remain sine, and it will be minus sine theta, but here it is sine to the power 4, so it will be only sine to the power 4 alpha. Okay, we will write like this. Okay, now I am rubbing this. Now we come to the second portion, that is this. What it is given? It is given 2 into, now see, here it is sine to the power 6, 90 plus alpha. So what is sine of 90 plus alpha? Sine of 90 plus alpha, we know that it is cos theta, cos alpha. Okay, so cos alpha, so we can write here it is sine to the power 6, 90 plus alpha, so we can here write as cos to the power 6 alpha plus, it is sine to the power 900 minus alpha. So 900 means, I am drawing the quadrants again. Now see, 900 means what? It is 5 pi. So this is pi, this is 2 pi, this is 3 pi, this is 4 pi, and this is 5 pi. Minus theta means it is falling under second quadrant. So in second quadrant, sign is positive, so it is positive sign, and it is, since it is associated with this horizontal line, so it is sign will remain sign, so it will be sine of to the power 6 alpha. Okay, so this is our second line for this sum. Now see, now it is cos to the power 4 alpha plus sine to the power 4 alpha. Now we can write this cos to the power 4 alpha as cos square alpha whole square. Okay, and sine to the power 4 alpha as sine to the power whole sine square alpha whole square. Okay. Now this cos to the power 6 alpha we can write as cos squared alpha to the power 3, that means cos squared alpha cube, plus this sine to the power 6 we can write sine squared alpha to the power 3. Okay, it is same as sine to the power 6 alpha. Now see, now 3 into, now see, it has become the formula of a square plus b square. Okay, so here a square is our cos square alpha and b square is sine square alpha. So what is the formula of a square plus b square? It is a square plus b square, sorry, a plus b whole square. Okay, so a square plus b square equals to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. So here a is cos square alpha and b is sine square alpha. So cos square alpha plus sine square alpha whole square minus 2 into cos square alpha into sine square alpha. Okay, now minus 2 into, now see, this is what, this is, if I consider cos square alpha as a and sine square alpha as b, so it is the formula of a cube plus b cube. Okay, so it is in the form of a cube plus b cube. So what is the formula of a cube plus b cube? If I consider a as cos square alpha and b as sine square alpha, it is a plus b whole cube minus 3ab. Ab means cos square alpha into sine square alpha into a plus b. So what is a plus b? It is sine square cos square alpha plus sine square alpha. Now we, all of us know that what is sine square alpha plus cos square alpha? It is 1. So in place of sine square alpha plus cos square alpha, that is cos square alpha plus sine square alpha, we can write it as 1. Okay, so 3 into 1 whole square minus 2 into, it will remain same, cos square alpha into sine square alpha. Okay, minus 2 into, now this is also 1, so it is 1 cube minus 3 into cos square alpha into sine square alpha. Now this is also 1, it is cos square alpha plus sine square alpha, so it is it into 1. Now we multiply, it is 3 into 1, that is 3 minus 3 into 2 cos square alpha into sine square alpha, that means 6 cos square alpha into sine square alpha, minus, minus it is 2. Okay, so it is 2 minus, so minus 2 into minus 3 cos square alpha sine square alpha, it will give positive, minus minus plus, so it is 6 cos square alpha sine square alpha. Now if you see carefully, this 6 square cos square alpha sine square alpha and this minus 6 square alpha sine square alpha, so 6 cos square alpha sine square alpha will get cancelled out, and we will be left with 3 minus 2, that is equals to 1, which is our RHS. So we have proved this. Okay, so this was our fifth sum. Okay, so it's a nice sum. So it is our answer, we have proved this. Okay, now we come to our last sum of today's class, that is the sixth sum, which is a solve. Okay, so we have to find the value of theta. Okay, so it is given in the sixth question, that is cos square theta minus sine square theta equals to 1 by 4. So we will write the sum first. It is cos square theta minus sine theta equals to 1 by 4. It is given. Okay, so from this we have to find the value of theta. Okay, so in the first step, what we will do, we will multiply this 4 in the left hand side. So what we can write, 4 into cos square theta minus sine theta equals to 1. Okay, we can write like this. Okay, so now in the third step we will multiply this 4. It is 4 cos square theta minus 4 sine theta. Okay, it is 4 sine theta equals to 1. Okay, now in place of, we know that cos square alpha means what, cos square alpha, cos square theta means it is 1 minus sine square theta. So in place of cos square theta, I can write it as 1 minus sine square theta minus 4 sine theta, okay, equals to 1. Now it is 4 minus 4 sine square theta minus 4 sine theta equals to 1. Okay, so it has become 4 sine square theta. If I take this whole LHS into the RHS, so what I can write that it is 4 sine square theta. Okay, it is 4 sine square theta um, plus 4 sine theta minus 3 equals to 0. So it has become basically a quadratic of sine theta. Okay, so now we will do the middle term. Okay, so now see what is the product of the coefficients of sine theta and this 3. Okay, so 3 into 4 is 12, and it is given it is minus sign, so it is minus 12. So what is the what are the factors whose difference is 4? What is the factors of 12 where whose difference is 4? So it is 6 and 2. So we can write it as 4 sine square theta plus 6 minus 2. In place of 4 we can write 6 minus 2 sine theta minus 3 equals to 0. Okay, so here it is 4 sine square theta, we can write as 6 sine theta minus 2 sine theta minus 3 equals to 0. Now it is, if we take here 2 sine theta common, so we will be left with 2 sine theta plus 3. Here if I take 1 as common, so we will left with 2 sine theta plus 3. So ultimately our factors will be, very sorry, so ultimately our factors will be 2 sine theta plus 3 into 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. So from this either we can write it as 2 sine theta plus 3 equals to 0, or 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, so here what is the value of sine theta I will get? It is minus 3 by 2, but it is not possible. See, the sine theta, the value of sine theta lies between plus 1 and 0. So it is actually what? It is actually sine theta equals to minus 1.5. Okay, so it is not possible. So we cannot consider this value. So we are left with only this one, that is 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, so here the sine theta, the value of sine theta will be equals to half. Okay, so in place of half what we can write, what is the, what half can be written in the form of sine by which angle? It is sine 30 degree. Okay, so it is theta equals to 30 degree. Now since it is associated angles, so theta will be 30, that is no doubt it is 30, but we will get more values of theta. So in place of 30, now see, I am doing it, we have got that sine theta equals to sine 30. Now this sine 30 can be written in another way, that is, see, I am writing this, sine theta equals to, now sine in place of 30, can we write that it is 180 degree minus 150 degree? Okay, so this is also 30 degree, 180 degree minus 150 is 30. So we can write it as sine of 180 minus 150. Okay, so now we know that sine of 180 minus theta is sine theta. Okay, so we can write it as sine of, here theta is 150, So sine of 180 minus 150 is sine of 150. So here if we compare this, so we will get theta equals to 150 degree. So we have got two values of theta, that is two values of theta we have got. Okay, that is theta equals to, one is 150 degree and another is 30 degree. Okay, so this was our last sum, that is the sixth sum of today's class. So that's all for today. I hope that all of you have understood all the problems, and I hope that you will be able to solve all the problems from the books. Okay, so I hope that you found this video very useful, and if you do, please like the video, share it among your friends. Okay, so we will meet in the next class. So in the next class we will start a new chapter of mathematics. So keep practicing all these problems. So until then, stay safe and take care of yourselves. So we will meet in the next class. Until then, thank you so much for watching.